Today we're taking a look at a GRAFLEX that's a lot more suitable for spinning and dueling. This is the GRAFLEX SE. Let's take a look. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. So today we're taking a look at the GRAFLEX, but this is the SE version. And the SE versions don't have any control boxes, and I think we just lost power. I swear to God, every time I start a video, I swear there's either a truck pulling up, or there's lawns getting mowed, or the power's going out. Oh, I give up. What the hell is going on? What I need to do is start making gag reels of everything that goes wrong while I'm filming. Oh, man. So the SE lightsabers are quite a bit cheaper than the regular replica lightsabers, and they also don't include things like the control boxes and stuff like that. Sometimes they're a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter weight too as well. They still sound very good. They still have the same internals like the SN V4 Pros, or you could even get them in Profi or baselit. But if you're definitely looking for a lightsaber to more bang around with, to definitely learn tricks on and spinning or even dueling, you probably want to go towards the baselit ones, or even something that's a little bit cheaper like these SEs. Now, this SE GRAFLEX was sent over from the folks over at Artsabers. I put a direct link down below if you want to check this out, along with a discount code. Before we dig on into this, thank you so much for stopping by for a lightsaber review. Do help me out. Drop on down below, hit that like, subscribe, and click on that notification button so you're updated every time I drop a new video. And a special thank you goes out to all of my YouTube channel members. Thank you guys so much for your extra support. All right, let's dig on into this unboxing. Now, again, this is the SE version, and then right here we actually have a nice accessories bag, which has the lightsaber. But you could put all of your accessories or even store your lightsaber in here. Usually what I do with these, I put my wires and blade plugs and stuff like that, manuals and whatever, in these kind of suede bags. You know, I have a bunch of these, and they do house a lot of this stuff that comes with it. So these things are beautiful display pieces, but I gotta be honest with you, when I do grab something to go out back and just kind of mess around, I do tend to these days go towards these SEs, or any kind of lightsaber that doesn't have a control box or anything getting in the way. You know, anything with a control box is it just doesn't fit, you know, for a lot of things that you would want to do, especially dueling. Those things, you know, they can kind of cut into your hand, you know, from the control boxes maybe being too sharp on the side. So this is really where the SEs shine. They're more like stunt sabers. Now, what else we got here? We have a set of white Artsabers gloves here. And it also comes with a blade plug. It's not a GRAFLEX blade plug. It's kind of like a jet engine turbine thing, you know, one of those things. And we also get a USB charging cable, an Allen key, and an extra retention screw here. And then you'll get a display stand along with an Artsabers plaque. This is an SN V4 Pro, so you do have a full manual here to run your board. This will also work on the Force Park V2 app. Now, you can usually get these with or without a blade. This one is a 32-inch blade, 1-inch diameter. Okay, let's take a quick look at this GRAFLEX SE. So the control box, you can see, is completely gone, and it's replaced with this kind of push button, which will actually have an LED around it. So let me light that up for you. Power on. So you can see there, it actually has a lit LED button rather than having the control box or anything. But this does still reflect that GRAFLEX feel, without a doubt. We've got the grips here, we've got the GRAFLEX kind of band over here, it even says GRAFLEX on it. We've got the bunny ears, and you can see that they're not the kind of clip versions, they're just kind of installed on there. And we do have two retention screws, even though one is kind of hidden. So this button on the back, it's not a button at all. This you can actually unscrew. I'm not sure you can see in there, but it's actually part of the retention screw. All right, and then we have a front one right here that you can screw in as well. So it's great, you'll have a retention on the front and on the back. And then you can take this on out. Now, this is not a removable chassis like the other SN V4 Pros, because we kind of have that through kind of button set up over here, but we do have that USB charging port right there. And if you do need to get this core out because you want to access the SD card or whatever in there, you can unscrew the back here, push this little button in and slide this out. So let me show you that really quick. It's very easy. You know, you just screw this on out. These buttons push back in. This button here, you just want to push down a little bit and you should just be able to pull this right on out. All right, and you can see, there we go. Super easy. That's the back half there where the screw goes into. The pogo pins obviously go up to the top where the blade is. And then right over here, you can see the access to your SD card. Here is one of the more standard GRAFLEX. This one's the New Hope one. But these are just a smidge thinner than this as well. But you can see, like, not having that control box there to kind of get in your way of your hand is so much nicer. So we're looking at, let's say about 30, looks like about 38 millimeters for the regular GRAFLEX. And this one, the SE, we're looking at just a bit smaller at 34 millimeters. And you can see pretty much they're exactly the same length for the most part. As far as installing the blade, I really like when lightsabers have some of these little greedlies that are actually part or the only retention screw in there, because you don't need any tools or anything. So, you know, you just want to pop this on in. The back is a retention screw, so you technically could just screw this on down, and that's nice and tight, and it's pretty solid just like that. You can tighten up the screw on the front if you'd like, just to hold it down just a little bit more. And of course, because this is your standard SNV4 Pro board, you can open up the ForcePark V2 app, make sure it's connected, which it is already, and get on in here and start configuring your stuff. And if you've watched this channel, you've seen this app many times. You can go in here and install a whole bunch of blade effects. You want to go to public, and in here you'll see a whole bunch of blade styles that you can install. If you want to check them out, you just click on preview, and that'll be what the blade style will look like. So a lot of fun blade styles if you're into that. I usually just stick to fire blades. I just like a simple flicker blade. I don't really need all of the Christmas tree stuff that's going on. So I always go to my local and just make sure I have a flicker blade set. And there's a perfect flicker blade right there. Now, unfortunately, the sound fonts, you can only activate 25 at one time. So if you install a whole bunch of your own sound fonts from, let's say, someone like Kyberphonic, you'll have to go into the sound font section, turn off some of these other ones. Let's say, let's just turn this off. Unclick that, now that's deactivated. And then if you want to activate another one, let's say like Rogue Vader, you want to go on in here and click that on and click upload. So anything you install on here, you'll have to turn one off and turn another on because you can only have 25 active fonts. And that goes not only for the SE version, it's just the SNV4 Pro. It does kind of fall short in that sense where you can only have 25 active fonts, whether it's an SE version. The SE version is just the hilt. The technology inside it's all the same. It's an SNV4 Pro board along with the ForcePark V2 app. And then in here on the main page, you have your power, you have your different auditions. All right, you can go right on under that, and we have blade effects. You can flip through your different styles.
Blade, pulse blade, rainbow blade, infinite blade, wave blade, fire blade, flash blade, crack blade, custom blade 1.
And then down here you have your different boot effects.
Hunter ignition. Cross ignition. Phaser ignition. Photon ignition.
You can zip around your lightsaber just like every other lightsaber with a menu system on your hilt. And the really cool thing about having the LED light around the ignition button here is that it will flash, and each one of those flashes is a different menu. So one flash
Volume low.
is your volume.
Mute. Volume high.
Two flashes, 1, 2.
Hunter ignition.
Different ignition styles. 1, 2, 3
Unstable blade.
is your blade styles. 1, 2, 3, 4 is your fonts. You can change through the colors too. Hold upside down, hold your button and give a twist. Twist on and twist off. Yeah, see, the SEs are so nice for spinning. Now you can also change the color just by holding this for 2 flashes. 1, 2. 1, 2. I find it to just be a little quicker just holding upside down and holding the button and twisting, because you can kind of bang through the colors a little bit faster. And I really do like this flicker blade in here. Xeno needs a flicker blade. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, folks, that is about it. This is the GRAFLEX SE Lightsaber SNV4 Pro from the folks over at Artsabers. Thank you to Artsabers for sending this over for everybody to check out. I'll put a direct link and discount code for you down in the description if you want to check this out and everything else that Artsabers has. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, what you think of these SE Edition lightsabers. I personally think they're great because it's a slightly cheaper option, and if you're into dueling and twirling and tricks and whatever, you know, it's great to have the feel and the vibe of the lightsaber that you want, but without the inconvenience of things carving into your hand. And that's what I like about them. Anyway, thanks for stopping by for a lightsaber review. Please drop on down, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button to help the channel out. And an extra special thank you goes out to my YouTube channel members for your extra support. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really helps out this channel. All right, I will see you all on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world, my friends. See ya. Really? See ya.